Thank you and congratulations on the purchase of your AMP air spring kit. Today we are installing an HP10005 kit on a 2500 Chevrolet. Please read the entire installation manual and safety procedures prior to starting the installation to ensure you can complete the install once started. Install the air fitting supplied into the inlet port of the air springs. Place the upper roll plate on top of the air spring. Place the driver's side upper mounting bracket on top of the air spring, aligning the two mounting holes. Please note, the driver's side bracket mounts to the air spring through the elongated holes on each side of the air inlet port cutout. The passenger side bracket mounts to the air spring through the elongated holes opposite the air inlet port cutout. Install the two cap screws, lock, and large flat washers loosely to secure the mounting bracket to the air spring. Repeat on the other side of the air spring using the second set of mounting holes. 2500 model only. 3/4 ton trucks require a 3/8 bolt and nut to be installed in both lower brackets. The bolt head is installed opposite the air spring. The nut will fit inside the roll plate cavity. Tighten the nut securely. Place the lower roll plate on the bottom of the air spring. Install the two carriage bolts through the lower bracket into the square holes of the legs, with the threaded end of the carriage bolt pointing away from the air spring. Then install the lower bracket to the air spring using the two countersink cap screws and a 7/32 inch Allen wrench. Repeat on the other air spring. Raise the vehicle enough for a comfortable working height with a floor jack or hoist if available. Then support the frame and axle with jack stands. Remove the jounce bumpers on both sides and discard. 2500 models only. 3/4 ton trucks may have a nut and bracket welded to the axle tube. It must be removed if interference exists with the lower air spring bracket. Insert the air spring assembly between the jounce bumper and the axle plate. Attach the upper bracket. Install the upper bracket to the frame using the holes of the jounce bumper with the 4 cap screws, 8 flat washers, and 4 nylock nuts supplied. Torque to 20 foot-pounds. Loosely install the 2 axle straps with the 4 nylock nuts and the 3/8 inch flat washers supplied. Adjust the air spring to the upper bracket and the lower bracket on the axle tube to ensure the air spring is aligned. Ensure sufficient clearance exists between the brake lines and carriage bolts. Once alignment is correct, tighten the upper bracket to the air spring cap screws. Then the 2 carriage bolt nuts to the axle straps to 20 foot-pounds. Repeat on the other air spring. Securing the emergency brake cable. Install the bracket supplied to the clinch bolt on the driver's side lower air spring bracket. Use the 5/16 inch by 1 inch bolt, nylock nuts, and flat washers provided. This is to secure the emergency brake cable away from the air spring assembly. Install the heat shield by bending the 2 center tabs as shown. Attach the heat shield with the gear clamp supplied to the exhaust pipe to protect the air spring from heat. Install the 2 fill valves. The most common place to install them is to replace the license plate fasteners with the fill valves. Route the nylon hose to an air spring fitting, cut the hose, and connect to the air spring fitting. Repeat with the other fill valve. Secure air lines with the tie straps provided away from moving items and heat sources. Inflate both the air springs to 90 psi. Use a mixture of dish soap and water on all airline connections to detect any air leaks. If you see bubbles forming, a leak is present and must be repaired. Alternatively, inflate your air springs to a predetermined value. Then recheck the pressure on the following day. If one or both air springs have lost any pressure, a leak is present and must be repaired. Retest until no leaks occur. We hope this video made your installation run as smoothly as possible. Should you have any questions or concerns, give our customer service reps a call at 800-663-0096 or visit us on the website at pacbrake.com. If you found this video useful, please share it with your friends and like and subscribe below. Thank you for watching.